All right, well today, guys, I'm interviewing and actually talking with Hank Richter. Is that how you say that? Hank
Yes, sir.
Richter,
Yep.
up out of Rhode Island, right? One of the biggest states in the nation. Okay, actually, isn't that actually no? Delaware's the smallest state.
Delaware's the smallest.
So,
But they have more population than we do.
they have more population than you do. Wow. Okay. Hank, I just want to tell you thank you for being willing to sit here today. And one of the things we're trying to do is find out what some of the secrets are that you have used to help grow your business. And if you want to take a little moment and say, hey, here's where my business was, and here's where we're headed, and here's some of the stuff we're doing, absolutely feel free to do that. And then what I'd really like to do is just get one secret, maybe a basic one, because you've expanded and really grown since you've been with us, but one that maybe the average inspector out there probably isn't doing that they need to be considering.
I've been in the business for about 11 years. I've been averaging about 300 inspections a year. It's been pretty steady, but 300 inspections isn't going to get it done, so I really wanted to sort of move myself up to the next level. And what I realized here by joining the Millionaire Inspector community is that I'm an inspector who was just doing inspections and I wasn't doing anything to build my business. And what I'm learning in this community is how to build my business, still being an inspector, but how to build my business so that I have more inspections and I am going about it in a better way, something to secure my future.
Is it working?
So far, yes, it is working.
So if you had one secret you would willing to share with this the group here, maybe to some of our members, maybe even to somebody that isn't a member yet, what would be one of the secrets you would tell them that's something you put into place that's helped you expand your business, grow your business on?
Well, I guess it's the systems that I've learned while being a part of this community, the scheduling systems, the recall check, all of those things are things that have helped my business grow. And once they're in place, I don't have to do anything with them. They're automatic type stuff. The scheduling system does my marketing for me in a small way. Recall check does my marketing for me in a small way. And the small fees that I actually pay for those more than pay for them. And what I'm getting in the return.
That is absolutely outstanding. So those are a couple of the systems you're using, and built into those systems you have some emails that are going out automatically, so the recall check is kind of like one of your USPs, or as my wife likes to remind me to say, unique selling point. Okay, so that's one of your unique selling points.
I'm the only one in my area who has it.
You're the only one in your area that has it,
yeah,
and uses it, so that's kind of a cool thing. So that makes it easier for people to choose to work with you.
Yeah.
Are you still answering the phones yourself?
Yes.
Okay, and when you answer the phones, does it make it easier when you're using your unique selling points to get people to say they want to work with you?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
And we were talking today at one of our meetings here about how important the USPs are in different things, and how you've got to try to make sure that you have those. Anything else, real quick? If you've been in the business how long? 11 years. Wow. So you're really kind of a veteran at this then.
Well, after coming to these, I find I'm really not. But I think the most important thing with these is the fact that if I go to a local inspectors meeting, everybody's just griping about how bad business is, but I'm coming here and dealing with some of the best inspectors in the country and learning how to grow my business. I don't really come to these meetings to learn how to do inspections. I already know how to do that. It's the building my business that's the big value in this.
Well, and that is the piece of it. You're not just an inspector, you're a marketer of inspection services, and that kind of changes the whole effect on it. Well, Hank, I just want to tell you thank you so much for working with us and being part of the group. Some of the stuff that you're sharing with guys up there is obviously moving you up in a notch as well. So it is incredible, isn't it, to sit around that room and listen to people talk about how their business is up this year, and even in, and by the way, guys, let's see, this is probably, we just finished July. We're just getting into August. It's August 1st today. And many inspectors were riding the coattails of the tax credit, right? And then in May they crashed and burned, and then in June they crashed and burned, in July they were maybe recovering a little bit. But we just got to hear one of our new guys even, and because he's put into some of the pieces in different places, he's actually up like 100%, over in May, June, and July. And we're not even talking about what he did, when the tax credit and everything was there. So that was kind of cool. How's your business doing? Are you up?
My numbers are all up from last year.
All up. Cool. And you're actually, that is true. You actually did something really incredible. And I got to make sure we share this a little bit. You added on some additional services in the last year,
Yes, I
right?
did. Yep.
You added in
Lawn sprinklers, pools.
lawn sprinklers, pools, and you learned that here where you actually saw some of the stuff. Then we actually put a website up teaching guys how to do sprinkler system inspections, which is kind of funny because we went to some of the schools and said, would you teach this? And they went, there's not enough there to teach, which should be a clue, by the way. And you went out and started doing them.
Yep.
And did that help you get into nicer homes?
It certainly has helped me get into nicer homes.
And have you added termites yet?
Oh, I'm a licensed pest control contractor, so I've always done termites.
Oh, so you've always done termites.
Right.
Okay.
But in our area, we don't, at this point right now, we don't charge for it.
Ah.
Nobody charges for it. So
you also said something else. I want to get this number. I want to hear you say this number. But you were talking about how you had added on a few additional services and raised some prices and some different things. And with just a few things you've added on, you put an extra how many dollars in the bank account?
$4,200
$4,200
for the first 7 months this year.
for the first 7 months this year. And that $4,200 came from primarily
Lawn sprinklers, pools, scheduling fees for outside vendors that I use, and referral fees from other contractors that I have come in.
That's pretty cool. Well, I just want to tell you thank you. Oh, by the way, you're setting that money aside for something special, aren't you?
Yeah.
Is your wife upset about that?
No.
No.
And I just want to bring it up too. And it all started just because of a little yellow postcard that I kept ignoring.
Ah, yeah. So if you get the little yellow postcard and you're ignoring it, stop that, okay? Or if you get an email and it talks about coming to the 3 days of Secret Revealed or taking a test run of our system, you know what? Just look at the system. You got nothing to lose except maybe a really good future. So, Hank, thank you for being part of that future.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.